But here we are, we're doing in August. What's on? And the summer's going by, isn't it? And, well, I've had my holidays. I don't think you've quite had your holidays.
I have had a bit of time in the garden and I feel refreshed.
Well, that's good. And I watched lots of tennis and drank lots of, well, not tell you what I drank, but I drank lots when I was watching it. First week of August, I'm going to be going to loads of things for the World Cycling Championship, which is in Glasgow. So I'm really looking forward to that. So shall we tell people what's coming up this month in Scottish Independence podcast?
Let's do that. And before we even get to August, we're just going to put a little plug in that on the 29th of July, Saturday, is the All Under One Banner March in Ayr. And Marlene and I are going to be at that march, and we're going to attempt for the second time to do a live podcast recording with whoever wants to speak to us. We've got a podcast studio tent organised. It'll be situated near the Yes Lake, so it'll be really easy to find. And if you want to be on the poddy or you've got anything to say, come along and find us. We'd love to speak to you.
Yeah, that's great. And let's hope it doesn't get so heavy rain that all the audio gets, swamped by the monsoon coming down on the tent. But anyway, if you're there and you see us, come over and say hello. That'd be great.
That would be lovely. So what have we got on in August? We did give you a flavour of this last month, so it's just to sort of confirm really what's happening. August the 1st, Tuesday, we've got a premiere on our YouTube channel of a chat we had with Laura Pollock, who's the grassroots editor at The National.
So I think you'll find that's really interesting. It's a bit of a follow-on from a previous edition of Mibby's Eye, where we talked to John Robertson about media politics. So that's a bit of a follow-on with Laura.
The premiere of the video will be Tuesday at 8 p.m, so that's the 1st of August, but it's then available on demand after that. The podcast version of that will be out as our normal Friday podcast on the 4th. Then on the 11th, we are grateful to Yes for EU, who have shared another one of their excellent events with us. This one is Gordon McIntyre Kemp, who did a presentation to Yes for EU's AGM, and he's talking all about the wellbeing economy and the difference it makes and how to chat about it. So that's a really interesting one. Don't miss that.
The week after that, would that be Mibby's Eye?
It will be Mibby's Eye. So the 15th, Tuesday, 8 p.m, the premiere of this month's Mibby's Eye, and that's on Independence Live's YouTube channel, but you can also see the link on our channel as well. And then the Friday will be the podcast version of that. So it's a recording of a live performance that took place in Edinburgh, and it is featuring a whole load of creative types who support independence. So we've got
So listen, folks, creative types. There's a poet, there's an author, there's a photographer talking about his work. There's a group of young women and there's a group of young men who present excerpts from longer plays and pieces, stage pieces that they're doing, some of which I think are going to be at the festival. So it's really good. Some of it is hilarious and it is a bit sweary, but it's just hilariously sweary. So it's well worth it.
Yeah. And we have Lynn and Neil from the Slates as well.
And we have Lynn and Neil. Yeah.
So the 18th, the Friday, that'll be the podcast version of that show. And the 25th will be the return of Bits and Pieces for August. We missed a month last month because Parliament was in recess and also I wanted a break. So we'll be back with Bits and Pieces for August on the 25th. And then on the 26th of August is another All Under One Banner March. This one's Kyleakin in Skye.
Oh, you're going to that?
I'm hoping to, I will be on Skye that weekend. I'm hoping to take part in the march or at least record it in some way. So look out for maybe a live stream coming to that. That'll be on Saturday, the 26th.
Fantastic.
And if not a live stream, then some kind of film will be available after that. So that's August. It doesn't look like it's going to be any quieter.
It doesn't really, does it? Oh, I suppose it's good.
It's good. Plenty going on.
Right.
And look out for our newsletter as well.
If you go to the website, you can sign up to our mail list. We'll send you a couple of mail shots a month, just give you a bit of a heads up about anything new that's happening, bit of a reminder about what we've just published and broadcast. Our social media empire is expanding, if not exponentially, still it is expanding. So it's one billionaire competing with another billionaire.
So we don't want to take sides in this battle. So we're supporting both billionaires equally, which I think is only fair. So we're now on Threads as well as Twitter. They've got a slightly different feel to them so far, and we're finding slowly we're finding some old friends on Threads. So thanks to anybody who's found us and is following us already. We've also jumped in finally and got onto Instagram. We're still exploring how best to use it. But at the moment, I've been putting up just a picture of a podcast and a link to where you can listen to it. But who knows, maybe as we go along, we might add some more behind-the-scenes photos or something. As Marlene said, our media empire is growing. Thanks to everybody who supports us and follows us.
Yep. So
I need to get my fringe cut. I can hardly see through it.
what do you think, folks? Does she need to get... I think she probably does need to get a fringe cut. Mind you, I've got a hair appointment set in for next week, so you can't see it. Mine's actually longer than it looks because it's held in place with the headphones. But yeah, get your fringe cut, Fiona, and we'll tell you next month what we think. Bye everyone.
Okay, bye now.